Hey guys, what is up? Dibny Gadget here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about The Flash Season 4, Episode number 18, with the question of, is Ralph Dibny really dead? We know that in this episode, the Vogue got Ralph's body, and the team has kind of assumed that he is dead. Now, there's been a lot of theories going around right now as to how all the bus metahumans could end up being alive. But the fact that the Vogue is stuck in Ralph's body at the moment is really helping out Ralph's case. Now, the reason that I say this is because Ralph's body is still functioning properly. In other words, all of his body systems are still functioning. So by medical terms, no, Ralph Dibny is not quite dead yet. Now, we don't know exactly what happens to a metahuman when the Vogue takes them over, but I think it's safe to assume a couple of things. First off being that the bus meta's DNA isn't quite messed up, as for one, they look the same, and two, their DNA contains their powers, and their powers are fully functional, as we've seen the Vogue use them countless times. So if Ralph's DNA is still there, what else is? His brain is probably still there, which means that he still has thoughts, he still has a conscience in which he can think with. According to the way that the fans like to put it, he still has a soul. Now, if you guys remember, right before the Vogue got Ralph's body, Barry was telling Ralph to just fight it, to not let the Vogue take over his body. And we could see that Ralph was actually fighting it, as he was able to hold on for a couple seconds longer than most of the metahumans were able to do, to tell Barry a couple last words. Now, just a handful of some of the other bus metahumans have been able to do this too, one of them being Becky Sharp. At the prison, she was able to last a couple seconds with Barry by her side. Same thing with Izzy Bowen. She was able to say a last couple of words as well. So with this much information, I think it's safe to assume that Ralph's soul can fight the Vogue over the body. There is some gravitation that can determine who has the body here. And the Vogue simply just using his wife's technology to make sure that he maintains possession of the body. So in my mind, there are actually two ways that Ralph could come back. The first one being that Cisco and maybe even Felicity work together to hack all the implants inside of the Vogue, therefore making it so he doesn't have any technology to use. And if this happens, all of a sudden the playing field is leveled out, so now the Vogue's technology can't be used to help him maintain possession of the body. The second way this could happen is obviously killing the Vogue, or if somehow he dies, Ralph's soul may be released and go back into his body. Now, just another side way of how this could happen would be possibly Ralph might be able to, with his willpower, could overcome the Vogue and maintain possession of the body once again, and it may just go back and forth between a fight, kind of like what's happening in Supergirl right now with Sam and Rain. Basically, Ralph and the Vogue would just be switching back and forth between who has the body at that point. So don't worry guys, Ralph is definitely not gone, especially since we did hear that the actor who plays Ralph is going back to Vancouver for the season finale. I mean, it could just be a flashback scene or maybe time travel scene, and so Ralph is back in it, but we do know that he is at least going to be in one more episode, and he may even have a chance of surviving to see a whole nother season. Anyways though guys, I know that theory was a little bit confusing, so if you have any comments, please leave it down below. I'd be happy to respond to as many of them as possible. In the next episode though, we will be seeing Citizen Cold come out for just 24 hours. And Barry's gonna try to use him to his full advantage. But guys, that is gonna do it for today's video, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys on next time. Thanks for watching, and of course, Gadget on.